This is what I'm working with right now. So we'll see if we can get some reading done while he's all chilled out, but we'll see. Hi, Cooper. Good morning. Happy August 1st. Happy Magical Readathon start. I know we could technically start 3 days early, but we have a little situation that made it so I couldn't, and please excuse my appearance. It's even worse than usual just because I have not had time to take care of myself. Uh, so let's just start with that, I guess. On Saturday, we got a 5-month-old golden doodle puppy. He's so cute. I posted a picture on my community posts um, because he's taking all of my attention and I haven't had time to edit anything. So all of my videos are going to be kind of late probably, but I figured I would start this vlog on time at least. And yeah, so let's get into the Magical Readathon reading. So if you didn't see the video, I actually time blocked out my reading for Magical Readathon. So I have certain times that I can read certain books. And I got the idea from Allison over at Allison on a Book Break. So if you want to know more about that, you should definitely check out her channel. She's done several videos on it actually. But for me today, I have 2 hours of study hall in the morning, and then I have an hour of restoration homework and 2 hours of alchemy in the afternoon. So I figured today I will try to get a really strong start. I have Restoration, I have Lore Olympus Volume 2, which I can probably knock out in one day. And for Alchemy, I have Spy Family Volume 2. So I think I can get a really strong start and actually finish my first two books today. I don't know what will happen the rest of the month, but at least I'll finish two of my books today, I think. So that equates to 5 hours. And again, because of said fluffy little wrench in my reading plans for the month, I don't know if I will actually do 5 hours of reading. I have to try to make a vet appointment for him, and I don't know if they'll be able to fit me in today. But if they do, that will take up some time. And then I also have my personal training session today. Um, and then just general puppy things. So we'll see how much reading I actually get done today, but my goal is to at least get the two graphic novels done so that I get like that boost of what is it? Dopamine when yeah, I think it's dopamine, serotonin, whatever it is, whatever brain chemical you get from, succeeding in something and finishing something. So I'm going to get to work on that, and I will see you after I have read some stuff. I might include some puppy footage. If you don't like dogs, I'm sorry. Maybe this is not going to be the channel for you anymore because there's probably going to be lots of puppy in here. But yeah, all right, I'm going to read. I hope everyone is having a great magical readathon so far. And that's it for now, I guess. Good morning. It is August 4th now, and I just wanted to check in quick. I just got to work, but I didn't have a chance to check in yesterday. Puppy things. He is settling in definitely, so he's getting more comfortable, and now he's jumping on the counters and trying to get our plates while we eat, even though we haven't given him anything off a plate. He's not stupid. He knows there's good stuff on there. So we've been dealing with that, and other than that, he's pretty good. The puppy, this was supposed to be a book update, but now I'm just going to be talking about my puppy. I'm sorry. But yeah, so I didn't get a chance to update because we've had our hands full with him. Um, he's such a good boy, though. He's so cute. I'm pretty sure I inserted some clips in here of him before this clip. So, but anyway, on to the books, which is why you're here. Although some of you might be here for the puppy stuff. I don't know. But I finished a book. I finished Fame, Fate, and the First Kiss yesterday, and that was for the Impling. So I finished that. So one book down. Yay! Not for a class, but you know. And then I started Finley Donovan is Killing It on my way home last night, the audiobook, because that is also for the Impling, and one of the dots that I connected is start at night. So I had to listen to it at night. So I listened to it at 9 o'clock on my way home from work, which counts as night. Yeah. And then on my way to work today, I also listened to The Escape Room by Megan Golden, but that's not for Magical Readathon. That's just for my TBR Bakery TBR. What else? I got about 60% through Spy Family as well on Tuesday. I thought I was going to finish it, but I did not. And I didn't even touch Lore Olympus yet. Again, puppy life. But yeah, so that's the update for now. Fame, Fate, and the First Kiss, it's by Casey West. So, I mean, if you've ever read a Casey West book, it's about the same. I gave it 4 stars though because I had a good time with it. I really enjoyed it. And the main character in this one wasn't as annoying as the main character in The Fill-In Boyfriend, which is the last Casey West book I read. Yeah, and I had a good time with it. It was cute. So for what it was, I gave it a 4-star. For me personally, it would probably be a little bit lower, but I kind of put myself in that, teenage, high school headspace, and it was really good. So yeah, that's where I'm at for now. I'm sure you'll see more puppy clips before I talk to you again. But yeah, I hope all of your Magical Readathon reading is going well if you're participating, or your regular reading if you're not. And I gotta get into work, so I'll check in again later. So it is now Monday, August 7th, and I just thought I would do another quick car check-in. I just got to work and I have a couple minutes. So yesterday during restoration, I started Alana the First Adventure, and that is the book that I have to read in a different spot every time I pick it up. Yesterday, I read 17 pages of it. I read it in my car, so now I am not allowed to read it in my car anymore. I have to find other places to read it. I picked that book for that because it's so short, so I figured it would be pretty easy to read in like a few sittings, so I wouldn't have to get too creative with where I'm going to read it because I don't have a ton of options. My house is kind of small. Like, I already read in the car. I can read outside. Like, I don't know. But I figured that one would be pretty easy. And then I've just been listening to The Escape Room, which is not for Magical Readathon, but I'm almost done with that. I'll actually probably finish that today. And then I'm going to start on Earth's Daughter for elemental studies during my study halls, which is my commute. If you missed my time blocking video, obviously I can only listen to audiobooks on my commute, so my commute automatically became a study hall. But I think that's it for now. During Alchemy tomorrow, I'm going to be finishing Spy Family. I'm very close to finishing it, but then I couldn't pick it up again because I didn't have Alchemy in my class schedule. But yeah, so that's the plan for now. I think I'm going to make these as weekly vlogs, so this vlog might be kind of short. I won't know until I edit together all the video, like all the clips between me talking and like clips of Cooper, because you guys said you wanted to see Cooper. But we'll see. They might be weekly vlogs. But yeah, that's not important right now. So that's it for reading updates right now, and I will check in again probably either later today or tomorrow to finish out this vlog. Hello, good morning. It is Tuesday, August 8th. I think today is going to be, or this morning is going to be the end of this vlog. I was going to end it yesterday, but then I never ended up actually checking in because Mr. Pup here was having a moment last night, and so we were all having a moment last night. Um, so yeah, it was just a little stressful last night. I didn't get any reading done. I didn't check in and finish off the vlog. So I think this morning I'm on reading sprints. Kim's reading sprints from Whimsical Narratives, and I'm going to get some reading done this morning. I have 2 hours of study hall, and then this afternoon I have an hour of restoration and 2 hours of alchemy. So I'm very close to finishing off at least one book. My brain's not really working right now, but I think it's one. So I'll probably finish that this morning, and then I will start something new for alchemy in the afternoon. And then restoration, I can choose anything now. So the one restoration prompt that had a little bit of a caveat to it was I had to start a book before bed, and that was Role Playing by Kathy Yardley. So I made sure. I didn't read much on Monday night. I forgot to mention this yesterday when I checked in, I think. Not Monday night, Sunday night. I didn't read much, but I made sure to at least start it. So I got 2% through before I went to bed. My eyes were closing and I was ready to pass out, but I was like, no, I have to start this before bed because I want to read on Tuesday. So I made sure to do that. So I started that. That takes care of the prompt of start a book before bed. And now I can read it whenever I want. So I think I'm going to read some of that today. I also have Alana the First Adventure, and I also have Lore Olympus. So I have all the choices for my hour of restoration. And then alchemy, like I said, I'm probably going to finish Spy Family during reading sprints this morning. And then I will be picking up Lord of the Rings for my 2-hour alchemy session this afternoon, which I have a physical copy and I also have the audiobook. So that is what we're up to now. I'm just chilling with the pup on the floor. But yeah, so I will take this morning as the last little bit of this vlog, and then I'm going to try to upload it or edit it and upload it so that you guys can see it tomorrow. And that will probably be my video for this week because I haven't filmed anything else because it's been a puppy full week. Where are you going, bud? Oh, you left me. Oh, I think he was a little hot next to me. Good boy. All right, so I'm going to get to reading and I will check in again in a little bit. You're such a good boy. We'll get your tummy sorted. We'll get your tummy sorted out. Okay, so I am still on sprints. I just wanted to check in. I finished Spy Family. Like I said, I was almost done with it anyway, so that's not that great of a feat. But I also had to call the vet because this poor boy just threw up again. So that's 2 mornings in a row that he's thrown up after breakfast. So I called the vet and they said it isn't normal for him to be throwing up so much. So we're gonna have the vet call us back and see what she thinks we should do. Poor guy. Like, he has energy and stuff. Like, when it's time to play or like when it's time for us to make food, he's right there. He's jumping around like crazy. He's still interested in eating, but then after he eats, except like last night he was fine. So like after dinner he was fine, but then this morning after breakfast we fed him the same chicken and rice that we gave him for dinner last night and he still threw up. So my poor puppy, I gotta take care of him. But yeah, still on sprints. I just wanted to let you know I finished a book. I'm still in my study hall period, so I think next I'm gonna pick up Alana again just because it's right here. I just have to be careful with this because I can only read this here once. So I need to make some good progress because this is where I do a lot of my reading and I have to read this in a different spot every time I pick it up. So that's my next thing. Spy Family Volume 2, again, still good. Like, I don't have a problem with it. It's just not really gripping me to the point where I'm like, ooh, I really need to read the next volume. So I'm sure I'll continue at some point, but, you know, So far, this is my reading journal for this month. I've already finished 3 things. One of them wasn't for the readathon, one of them was for the Impling. So I read The Escape Room, which was not for the readathon, that's just for my regular TBR Bakery TBR. Same Fate in the First Kiss by Casey West, I read for the Impling, and then I just finished Spy Family, which is for Alchemy. And then I've made a little bit of progress on other stuff as well. So I'll show you that again, like where it stands when I'm ready to edit this video later today. Hopefully my pup's okay and I can get more reading done today. But we'll see. But yeah, so that's where I am right now. I'm gonna pick up Alana again and I'll check in a little bit later. All right, please excuse my appearance. My hair is kind of doing its own thing at this point in the day. I've been kind of like touching it and whatever, but I just figured I would come here, do an official closeout to this vlog. I just finished Lore Olympus Volume 2, so that's my second book finished of the day. This one was completely read today. So yeah, I'm gonna finish out this vlog here. Sprints just ended, and that's where I said I was going to cut it. So here is my reading journal for week 1 of Magical Readathon. I finished 4 things and I started 2 others, so we are doing well. Of course, like I said, one of those was not for the readathon, but a book is a book. So I finished 4 things and I started 2 more, and I am gonna go edit this vlog. The pup is still just kind of hanging out. He's sleeping. There's his face. Oh, big stretch, Cooper. Yeah. His tummy's making a lot of noise right now, so I don't know. The vet is gonna call me back tomorrow, see how he's doing, and tell me if I need to bring him in or whatever. The vet that we went to was not in today, so. But the woman on the phone said that as long as he's still eating and he still seems to have energy, like when it's time to play and go outside and stuff, he should be okay until tomorrow. I'm trying really hard not to be like a crazy overbearing pet parent that calls the vet like every single time something happens, but this has been going on for a week now. So he had a few days where he was fine, and now he's thrown up 3 out of the past 4 days. So I just want to make sure he's okay. But yeah, so I'm going to finish this vlog out here. I'm actually probably just going to start next week's vlog right after this, or right after I edit this and put it up, because that's my next priority. But yeah, I hope you all had a great week 1 of Magical Readathon if you're participating, or just a great week of reading in general if you're not. And I will see you in the next video. Bye. Say goodbye, Cooper. Goodbye.